this, right, this is an attested judgment, right, from the Irish High Court.
Oh, okay.
Your police officers have put me through an absolute fucking nightmare
Okay.
for the last 2 years, following false statements by people. You've held me in Pasila. I've had your officers question me about that judgment, accusing me that what I proved never happened,
Okay.
happened. Literally, the last time you had me in Pasila, my ex-partner has put me through a nightmare of abuse, including false statements to the police. They've had me raided by the police. I have emailed versions of that. I now have had to, the reason I was delayed getting it is because the Irish court will only take checks, money orders, and there's nowhere to get that in Finland. So it took me a little while to actually be able to get them a check, because I can't go back to Ireland.
Yeah.
Now, that on its own makes the statements my ex-partner has made to the Helsinki District Court and the police, including her lawyer telling the court that I'm lying about that.
Okay.
And I am lying online, pretending to be a victim to scam money out of people.
Okay.
And I want to talk to the police officers involved, because obviously this, that's a 4E dismissal. So a 4E dismissal is pre-arraignment. So it's before you put a guilty or a not guilty plea in. It's a really serious thing to get. Most people never apply for it because it would damage their case. But I was dealing with a lunatic, bad cop, who tortured me. And there's CCTV video of me. And there's medical records. And so I've been put through a nightmare. But because the Helsinki police have believed other people, including my ex-partner, who has told them I'm psychotic, when I have literally got court psychiatric papers saying no history of psychosis, it has put me through a nightmare. And it has also put the Helsinki police in breach of EU law, because when I emailed the court email document from the police, should have accepted it, because the EU law is that any finalized judgment
Do you
has to
have
be.
a lawyer with your case?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I have a lawyer who's monitoring the situation, because that's where it gets difficult. Some human rights activists helped me come back here, and my landlords discovered I was non-binary, queer and bisexual, and disabled, and in a case against the police. My landlord has allegedly a brother on the Helsinki police. He put me through a hate crime of an eviction, including illegal entry, menace, lied to the police, lied to the court. Very wealthy man. And I eventually, they even offered me, a police-affiliated guy called Juha, offered me a €290,000 bribe. Now the police have done absolutely nothing about this and are happy to tell me that I'm crazy. If essentially blocking a human rights case. Now, I don't want to fight with the cops. I know that your job is difficult, and I respect the police. The officer named on that, he's a bad cop. He tortured me. I exposed a scam that for the internal police insurance board. I showed, because the things never happened. He is so out of control that he accused me of basically being able to survive 3.5.
Are we talking to Irish cop?
This is the Irish cop.
That's
That's the Irish cop. I'm just giving you an example.
Okay.
So he accused me of basically being able to survive 3.5 hours covered in petrol in a petrol-soaked environment, which is impossible.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that. And so this has left the Helsinki police in a situation where the last time you had me in Pasila, I kept getting accused of the petrol. But I proved that it never happened, because it couldn't ever happen. Because no one can stand for 3.5 hours with petrol on their skin. I would be covered in burns. Because so this is reaching, they've reopened the investigation into his misconduct in Ireland, which obviously puts the Helsinki police at a bad slant because of the other fraud from the two groups, the landlords and the ex-partner. I want no fight with the Helsinki police. So I want this somehow to be resolved so I can.
So you want to correct this information what Irish police has told the Finnish police?
Oh yeah, that's how I found that out was on the 12th of February 2024. My ex-partner, as part of ongoing abuse of me, lied to the police, said she was only my landlord, and had me raided by the police. You came into my apartment, you smashed my door in, you came in with dogs, assault rifles, and ballistic shields. You evacuated the building, dragged me to Hartman, where I was again accused that I threatened my landlord. I asked the doctor at the time in front of 2 police officers what would happen if I could prove it was my ex-partner. He told me that I would be going home.
I don't know.
The police.
Can you tell me specific what do you want me to do?
Well, I want to speak to one of the detectives related to this because I was told by Helsinki police on multiple occasions
you mean,
that
you have here is a criminal case against you about stalking and I don't know how to say English.
which is the person in that?
Do you mean this case or
Is
what
that
case
is the
do you
person
want?
in that Anna Voi Reverta?
Yeah, but do you mean this case what
Yeah.
is,
Well,
has
I mean-
been investigated in this year?
Yes, they filed false complaints. Is it that's the Anna Voi Reverta case, right?
Yes. So you want to
I mean,
talk
the
to...
Helsinki police told me, just so you're clear, they told me that they had been told that I had hidden armaments for
But
use
did
against
I
the police.
understand right that you want to talk to with this investigator?
Yes, because that proves that wrong. And it also, I want whatever the record, because the police have told me that I have a long history of violence against the police. They told me I have hidden armaments for use against the police. They've told me I hide knives around my apartment for use against the police. They told me I booby trap my apartment against the police, and they told me I set petrol traps. All of that is false. And I've had Helsinki police tell me they're nervous dealing with me because of what they've been told. That proves that's false. This can be fixed.
So, okay, but at 1 p.m. you noticed that the bag is missing, or that the card wasn't used.
I have like 2 other things to talk to you about as well, but this is the first one. Sorry about this.
So I don't understand which police officer do you want to talk to?
I suppose Detective Katarina Rin would be the one, since she keeps...
Katarina.
Rin? Katarina Rin? R-I-I-N-N. One of the detectives. But Katarina Rin is the one who keeps closing complaints, but this shows that this is all fraudulent.
Can you write me this detective name so I can send a message that you want to talk to her?
I think that's how you say it.
Ah. Okay. She's the head of this investigation. So she isn't the detective.
Who's the detective then? I'll talk to any of them. I think Millie, what was the other one called? I'll talk to any of the detectives linked with it, really. If whoever wants to speak to me, because this has to stop.
So you want to talk to some investigator?
Related to, yeah, because this shows that what has been, what the Helsinki police have on file about me, which they keep telling me is the reason for how violent they address me, with the guns and everything. It shows it's all false. So it would be good for the police not to be nervous around me, because I don't have a history of violence against the police, and it would be good for the police to know that they've been lied to. And you know, that's what I was told in Hartman on the 12th. That's what I was told in September when you raided me. And so, and in October when you raided me again. And I'm on police cam with one of the officers telling me that they're nervous dealing with me because of what they've been told. What they've been told is false. And I think that's quite serious at this point. I think there's also a Heli Millimäki, who was a detective. I spoke to, like, the last time you raided me for the person in September, I had not been given a restraining order. The restraining order that they file is a series of false statements. I told the police that at the time. And
So you have several cases here in police station, and do you mean that this Rinne has closed those things?
she keeps closing them, citing no evidence.
Okay.
And so, like, the ex-partner, the stalking thing, I'll show you 1 minute. Like, I've had her.
In that case, if you think that the head of the investigator has done some wrong decision,
I've tried that.
Files,
Because
you need to make
it doesn't work.
Randelo.
Because
Okay.
because
But
I've
that
tried
is the
that because you
that is only way to make yourself clear that you are you're not you think that this detective has done wrong decision.
that keeps getting closed, and now this shows that I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
And that's
But that is the only thing you can do in this case.
so I think you should take, like, a scan of this so that it's on record, because this
Okay.
is literally shows that what the police keep telling me they're told is not true.
Okay.
And it's very important that this is on your records, because this whole stuff about me having hidden guns, hidden knives, or killing cops, it's not true.
Yes.
Then that's like a serious lie. And if the ex-partner has co-opted that to get away with fraud, that's also serious. And so I probably should like add this to that. I haven't stalked anyone.
Have you been in court in this
Yes, this is-
case what you told?
Yes, this was the dismissal.
No, but did you went to the court about this Anna's case?
I can't get any movement because
Okay.
she tells everyone I'm crazy.
Okay.
And so
But
this
when
is
you
a
go to
problem.
court, you can show there that this.
I don't need to wait for court. I need you to take a scan of it so it's on police
Okay.
record, because it's literally a finalized judgment.
Who was in your case?
No.
Okay. So next thing I will suggest you that you order this.
I put an email in with the documents, but I was told
Yes, you need to.
I
yes,
did that.
Order.
but they don't reply to me because they've been told I'm crazy and I'm a liar.
Yes.
So
But
now
you
this
need
is
to
fraud.
Order your documents to that.
I did.
Yes. Okay. Then you get those numbers, these case numbers, and then you can ask from prosecutor center about your case. Who is the prosecutor, and ask that prosecutor can take this paper to evidence. Do you understand?
I mean, the main problem would be here is that the person still has stolen a rucksack of legal documents, and they've refused to give them back, and they've lied to the police about it.
Okay.
And the police keep closing that. But again, you know, this, like, I've been referred to the Helsinki Center for the Treatment of Victims of Torture and War Crimes because of what this guy did to me. That's pretty serious. They don't do that normally, you know, and that's because the severity of the abuse was put through by this one cop means that normal trauma centers won't treat me.
I cannot help you anymore. That is the only thing you can do now. So the only thing you can do is contact prosecutor center.
I think you should take a copy of this.
No, I cannot do it
because that's a breach of EU law. If you keep accusing me, if your police keep accusing me,
going on investigation,
if you keep,
you can give it to the investigator.
If your police keep accusing me that this,
then you need to send this one to the prosecutor, because then police cannot take it anymore because it's in the prosecutor.
It's literally EU law that you guys have to abide by this. It's a finalized judgment.
Yes, but you need to send it to the prosecutor.
No, I need the police to stop telling me that this didn't happen.
Okay.
That's what I saw. You guys need a copy of this on file, because you keep, every time someone lies about me, you keep accusing me that this didn't happen.
Okay.
And that's serious.
Okay, but if there is a case, if there is investigation against you,
Yes.
okay, and it has went to the prosecutor, you need to send it to the prosecutor, and it will be shown to the court session.
You can print me that now, can't you? You can get me the prosecutor now.
I don't know the prosecutor name. You need to contact. I can give you the number where you can call. Just wait. And you need to have this case number when you call there. So you need to ask for this document services.
I have asked. They don't respond to me.
Yeah. But without that, you cannot get any information.
Do you understand that every one of your officers that accused me that this hadn't happened owes me a fucking apology? Like, literally accusing me of killing cops, of having armaments. This is a ridiculous situation that the police need to fix. I was out in Vanta because I was told to go to Vanta because Pasila won't help me. And Vanta told me there's this one constable who keeps closing these.
So here is the number and here is the time when you can call. But you need the file number, case number, before you call that number.
But I don't have the case number.
Okay. Well, you need to have from here your documents. You need to.
They won't respond to me. So what like if I'm stuck in a situation where
you ask your documents, how long ago?
I asked them about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so then nothing. There can be like 3 or 4 weeks queue. You need to wait. They answer.
I'm on hunger strike because the Helsinki police refuse to help me get my legal documents back. I've lost 8 kilos, right? I have no intention of stopping. You fix this. This is ridiculous.
I cannot do anything right now.
Well, you can get someone to talk to me because this is an actual ridiculous
No,
situation.
I cannot do because, like I told you, if a head detective has done some decision but doesn't think you that it's right for you, then you need to file a hallintokantelu. That's the way. You cannot go to
Dude, you
talk
guys
to
keep
police.
closing things, so it's
I'm
like...
very sorry, but it doesn't work like that. You cannot go to talk to. You need to go to send this hallintokantelu if you think it's wrong. And if your case goes to the prosecutor, you need to contact the prosecutor. Do you understand?
Yes, but at the same time, EU law is that the Helsinki police have to recognize this. That's EU law. The EU treaty.
When your case is
No,
gone to the
you literally
prosecutor's
have to
court,
recognize
but
this.
if you have a new case,
That's not about that. You have to fix what you have on file about me because this proves it's false.
okay.
So I don't need Helsinki cops accusing me of killing cops when I never did. When I proved in court I never did.
Okay.
And I don't need them accusing me of covering cops in petrol. I never did that. And I don't need Helsinki police accusing me of having hidden guns, hidden knives and booby traps. That's absolutely horror movie fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
And
But
that you
need
keep
to
accusing me of that.
Say it into the court.
I don't need to say it into the court. I need you guys to fix your records because that's false. You need to stop accusing me of that. I proved it never happened.
Okay.
Literally never happened. Wholly lacking evidence. Questions of
But
perjury.
we cannot accuse you
You have
anything
accused
because
me of it
prosecutor is
repeatedly.
Only place who can accuse you something.
You have repeatedly accused me every time you arrest me.
Okay.
Every time.
Okay.
So that is ridiculous. So you have wrong information. Now, EU law is that you have to take at least a photocopy of this to show, so that at least if you arrest me again, falsely, probably because someone lied, because you don't believe foreign people, you can stop accusing me of stuff that's already been shown in court to never ever happen.
We don't have any this kind of service.
You kind of need to, this is an extraordinary situation, so I would take a photocopy of this.
Yes, you can keep it with you, and when if police stops you,
No, I think
you can show it to the
No,
police
I think you just
officer.
need to take a photocopy and get
But
it to
we
Rin.
don't have any system to put it in on.
I think you're going to have to do something because literally what we have here
I don't
is a
know how to
growing
help you.
international incident where you have
I
been
have
lied
told
to.
you that I cannot do that, and I have also told you what you can do, so I cannot help you anymore. I'm very sorry, but
This is a ridiculous situation.
yes,
Absolutely ridiculous.
yes, I'm very sorry.
And you're in
about
breach of
that.
EU law. And can I speak to one of the detectives? Is there
No,
like
you cannot speak to the detectives. It doesn't work
absolutely,
that way.
absolutely ridiculous?
Yes, I'm very sorry.
Not really.